Alright, I'm just going to do a quick run on the game to show what it's like by yourself. Of course, it's only to play with more people. You know the ghost name is Ruth White. She likes to respond to people who are alone, which is fine because I'm alone. We got to find low temperature, dirty water in a sink, and see the ghost, while also trying to figure out what kind it is. Pretty basic stuff. Here's the camera showing outside. I brought only the basic equipment. I wasn't thinking about it, so I won't be able to do the thermometer thing, but everything else I should be able to do. And this is a weak flashlight too, actually. This is like the stuff you'd have if you were starting for the very first time, but normally these shelves are all full. So as soon as I hit this thing starts. On easy mode, there's 5 minutes from the moment you get in the house before the ghost starts really acting up. But saying their name and stuff could make it show up a little quicker. So I'm going to try to stream Ruth White while I'm in here to try to figure out where she's at a little quicker. I normally play on the hardest difficulty where there's no time limit like that. Ruth White, Ruth White, Ruth White, Ruth White, Ruth White. Give us a sign, Ruth White. So I'm holding an EMF detector, which would light up if she does anything near me. But since it's easy mode, there's probably not going to be anything happening for the first little bit. I would have brought a temperature detector or some other kind of detector to make it a little easier to find her, but I started this haphazardly. Ruth White, are you in the garage? Ruth White. Ruth White, do you need to wash your clothes? Ruth White, do you need to make yourself an omelet? Ruth White. See, there's a bone, so that's evidence you can pick up. But it's better to take a picture of it first, because you get extra money. Ruth White, are you in the basement? Ruthie, Ruthie, Ruthie. Nope. There are some ghosts that are like afraid to come out and show themselves. They're like less likely to do crazy stuff, but I might have just not been in the right room yet. Who knows? Oh, I got level 2 on EMF. It makes me think she's probably in this room. So I'm gonna drop my EMF. Yeah, I see it going off, and put down this book. Whoops. Yeah, that's weird. That's actually never happened. I'll put it down there. And so if she's in here, she'll write something in the book. If she's that kind of ghost, there's a lot of different things you gotta test if you're trying to figure out which ghost it is. Now, can I turn a light on in here? It's gonna be good. Right. I hear that EMF going off even when I'm not in the room. So it's pretty likely she's in that room since we found all that stuff in there. So now, normally I'd be putting down salt to see if she leaves footprints and put down motion sensors and stuff, but I didn't bring any of that. So while it's still safe, I'm going to try to use this thing. This will let me talk to her, and if she says something, then that means she's the type of ghost that does that. It'll respond in like a kind of robot voice. So let's see, I'm going to close the door. She did right. She put the symbol for brimstone and some other bullshit on there, so we got that going for us. Alright, where's the light? Ruth White, are you angry? Oh shit, she turned the light on. Oh, it responded. It said E. So she's the type of ghost that writes and uses the spirit box. So let me go write that in my journal. That's the way you determine what kind of ghost it is by finding evidence like that. Oh, let me put a camera down before I leave. So if there's, if she's an orb that, Jesus, if she's a type of ghost that leaves orbs, this will be able to see him on camera in the truck. So there's all these different kinds of ghosts. I skipped to the end of the journal, but all these are different types, and but we can narrow them down using the evidence we've gathered. So ghost writing, got that confirmed, and spirit box, which means it could either be a spirit, demon, or Oni. I gotta turn the lights off or the night vision won't show up that well. I'll bring this too. This is the basically like a black light. You can see their fingerprints and stuff like that if they're that type of ghost. Oh, we got fingerprints. So that's the last bit of evidence I needed. I pretty much know what type of ghost it is now. Yeah, so I don't even need the camera anymore. With that evidence, those three things, I know that it's a spirit, which is a pretty weak type of ghost, which makes sense because this is easy mode. I think it might be more likely to find ghosts like that on this mode. So the last thing I'll do before I leave is take a picture of that bone and then pick it up, and that'll give me some extra money. It's not going to be much because we're playing on easy mode basically, so the money is at a 1x multiplier, while on hard difficulty you get 3 times the money. So picture of the bone, pick it up, and I can pretty much leave unless I want to piss off the ghost or something. There's really no reason to stay in here anymore. If I get a picture of the ghost, I'd get a lot of extra money. I see you should close the door, or did I never open it? But there's really not a point because you won't get that much because of the modifier bonus, like I was saying. Let's see. So yeah, I never saw the ghost, never got any dirty water, and I don't have a thermometer, but I will know what type of ghost it is. So I really won't get much money for this, but if I'd had all these extra tools and wasn't alone, we could all work together to complete all those goals. That's basically how the game goes. So since I know it's a spirit, I'm not trying to mess around in there and end up getting killed for something stupid. So hit the button and we will leave. And now I'm back, and I got $45. It was a spirit. And now I could use that, if I didn't already have like $1 million, to buy some new stuff in the store, like new tools and stuff like that. But I have plenty of money for the time I've played. The only time you lose stuff is if you die. That's pretty much how the game works. Oh, and you throw this basketball into this hoop. Yeah.